Drifting through the infinite black, the Blob Harvester adjusted course. Its ancient machinery, still functional despite the eons, detected a new target, a lush blue world teeming with life. The algorithms, unchanged since their creators perished, processed the data. Earth, viable, rich in biomass, ready for harvest. A low hum reverberated through the derelict vessel. The launch bays stirred to life. Deep within its hollowed core, a single containment pod pulsed, a writhing crimson mass suspended in stasis. The ship's automated systems, unaware of time, of purpose beyond their prime directive, began the release sequence. With a mechanical groan, the pod detached, drifting into the void before gravity took hold. It accelerated, streaking toward Earth's atmosphere like an unholy comet. The night sky above rural Montana burned red. Farmers looked up from their fields. Amateur astronomers adjusted their telescopes. A meteor, they thought, nothing unusual. The pod crashed into a dense forest, flattening trees in a violent impact. A small crater smoldered in the moonlight, the metal casing hissing as it cooled. Minutes passed, then something inside moved. The pod cracked open like an egg. A thick, pulsating substance oozed out, slithering over the broken earth. The blob had arrived. It was different from the one Earth had encountered before, more resilient, more intelligent. Millennia of harvesting had refined it, making it stronger, adaptable. It pulsed, sensing the new world around it, and began to move. Nearby, a pair of hikers stumbled upon the crash site. One of them, a young man, stepped closer, his flashlight beam reflecting off the glistening mass. It moved faster than they could react. The first scream was cut short. The second never came. The blob absorbed them, their flesh dissolving in seconds, their memories, their DNA. It all became part of the entity, and it was still hungry. High above, unseen by any telescope, the Blob Harvester remained in orbit. Its sensors observed the spread, calculating biomass consumption rates. If the growth was sufficient, it would return, gather the evolved organism, and continue on to the next world. But this planet was different. This time, the humans would fight back. The last time the blob had reached Earth, it had been frozen, contained. But this was no ordinary blob. This was the perfected strain, and it had learned. As the creature spread through the forest, devouring everything in its path, the harvester watched. It did not care about Earth's fate. It did not care about the life forms below. It only cared about the harvest, and soon the real invasion would begin. The harvester moved on. It would never stop.